Hi Monique, how
How
are
are
you
you
doing?
doing? I'm good. I'm good. It's so good to see you again.
Good to see you too. You've changed a lot, your hair color.
Yes, yes, as always. And by the way, these are natural.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. I like it. I
Thank
like it.
you. Thank you very much. So you are talking to us from Turkey today.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, so you're teaching in Turkey.
Yes, I'm teaching in Turkey.
Great. Is it your first time teaching in Turkey?
This is actually my second time here. So it's my second year actually teaching. I taught the first time, went back to South Africa, and now I'm here for the second time.
Okay. Are you a qualified teacher that you are teaching in Turkey?
Oh, yes, I am. I'm a qualified teacher through ULC, TEFL, and I'm also a qualified preschool teacher as well.
Okay, all right. So you've done a TEFL course and now you're teaching in Turkey. So do you teach kids?
Yes, I teach from kids from kindergarten, teens. I also teach professionals who would like to learn English for professional purposes um, to communicate with English speakers in their business.
Great, that's excellent. But now, I think a question that we all have
Mhm,
is we all think of Turkey as being a Muslim country, okay?
mhm.
And not all of us are Muslim. So do you have to be Muslim to go and teach English in a Turkish school?
Not at all, not at all. I mean, here you have people from different kinds of places. I mean, I'm a Christian and I'm teaching in Turkey. I mean, they accept any religion, but they're predominantly Muslim. Doesn't mean you have to be a Muslim in order for you to teach in Turkey.
Okay, and for women specifically, do you have to wear, cover your hair and wear specific clothes and things like that?
Not at all. As you can see, Monique, I've got dreadlocks.
Yes, but you are in your apartment at the moment.
I'm in my apartment and I just came back from work right now and in my dreadlocks. I can walk as I please in my dreadlocks. You don't need to wear the jammy scarf on over your head, not at all.
Okay,
I mean, you get Turkish people as well here that are not Muslim that have their hair down. So it depends
okay.
what culture you are. You can feel free to dress however you like.
Good to know. Okay, excellent. Thank you for that. And then, so what salary are we looking at teaching abroad?
Okay. So it actually depends with the school. If they're going to be paying you in the local currency, which is the Turkish lira. But the school that I'm currently at, they're paying me in US dollars. So
Okay.
it'll be ranging from probably $1,000 to 1.5 to depending on your qualifications and
Okay,
your
so
experience.
in rand value, that would be something between
Like
18,000 to
yes,
about
to 30.
28,000, depending. Okay,
Yes.
that's a very
Yes.
good salary because
Mhm.
if you, I don't know if people know this, but if you work abroad, you do not pay
Yes.
tax on
Mhm.
your income. So it's 100% tax free. All that money is in
Yes.
your pocket. So then it
Yes.
makes a world of difference.
Of
Even if
course
it's a
it
little
does.
bit less than what you can possibly earn in South Africa. Well, for teaching in South Africa, you won't earn that much to start off
Mhm.
with. Now,
Yes.
another thing that I was wondering, your employer, do they provide you with accommodation, food? How does it work?
Okay. So my employer provides me with an apartment. I don't have to pay my rent. It's free in apartments. I actually live on my own. It's like a
Oh,
bachelor's studio apartment. And I don't have any transport costs because my school is like 10 minutes away from home. So they made sure that my apartment was in the vicinity of the school. So I walk to school, back home, no transport costs and free accommodation. All I need to do is make sure that I get my own food to eat. Yeah.
and is it expensive? I mean, if you look at salary versus expenses,
Mhm,
food,
mhm,
toiletries, things like
yeah,
that.
mhm. Actually, food is very cheap here. I mean, you get a loaf of bread because a loaf of bread is like 4 rand. So Yes.
We can't even
Imagine.
translate that into dollars. Not even
So
close.
I don't know. But it's like 4 rand, literally 4 rand
Wow.
to buy that bread. So food is actually very cheap and manageable. You will be able to afford your food with the salary that they give you, and you actually save a lot, I should say.
So what about flights? Did you buy your own flights?
I bought my own flight coming here, but then they reimburse you after 1 year. They give you
Oh,
back.
okay.
Yes,
So
that's
if you honor
yes,
the
it's
agreement and you
fine.
complete your contract,
Yeah,
you will get that money back.
absolutely, absolutely.
Right. Okay, excellent. What else is there that you would like to tell us about teaching in Turkey?
Okay, so one thing I've noticed, I mean, just info, the part where I work in, it's on the eastern side, and I was surprised that no one speaks a word of English. So teachers are actually in quite a huge demand because there's a lot of actually also courses that are opening that need teachers that would like them to teach there. Yeah, so there's quite a huge opportunity here for teaching, especially if you are a new teacher that just recently got your qualifications. Why not? Yeah.
And do you need a university qualification to teach in Turkey, or can you do it with a matric and a TEFL certificate?
You can do it with your matric and your TOEFL certificate. You don't need a degree to
Okay.
teach here. Mm-hmm.
All right. And how did you find the course, Dalvine, the ULC TEFL course? Was it a good one?
Okay, so I found the course on the internet, and it was through ULC TAPO, and I found it very informative. I mean, I was a teacher, I had a background in teaching, but I didn't have that background to actually teach someone English as a foreign language. And what ULC did for me was very, 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 it was such a mind-blowing experience for me because I learned different techniques, especially with the practicum that I had. It really gave me an open mind to everything, how you can teach. It also put me in the shoes of somebody that doesn't know a certain language, because we did it through French and I didn't know a single word of French. And for you to understand the position that someone who's trying to learn English is in, you need to have that experience. So it was quite helpful for me, and I would recommend, if somebody wants to teach English in a foreign country, I would recommend them to try ULC TOEFL. Absolutely, I would. That's my go-to. I always refer all my friends, how did you get to teach overseas? And I always refer them because I know you are getting a value for what you're paying for. At the end of the day, when you finish, you are well equipped and ready to teach.
Excellent. Well, Dalvine, thank you so much for speaking to us today, and good luck with your 1 year in Turkey. And I'm sure your family is very proud of you. And you told me earlier on it's ice cold and snowy.
Yes.
So yeah, we also have to keep in mind that it does snow in other places in the world.
Yes.
It's not always sunshine.
Well,
Thank you
thank
so
you
much.
so much, Monique,
It was
for
wonderful
having
seeing you
me.
again, and send us a few videos from what you are up to in your schools, and I'll put it on the Facebook page for everybody to follow you.
I will do that.
All right. Thank
Thank
you,
you so much.
Dalvine.
Thank
Goodbye.
you.
Good luck.
Bye.